Let's go on a road trip. On this trip, I will be going to Leavenworth in Washington State. Once a timber town in the early 1900s, the town's population started to dwindle in the 1950s. Two businessmen, Ted Price and Bob Rogers, had the idea to turn the town into a Bavarian alpine village and has now become a big tourist destination, offering German-themed food, Christmas lights, gift shops, and much more. Okay, we made it, and this is our hotel. It's Hotel Leavenworth. This is the bathroom. It's very quaint. You might not like it because they have pets here. Pets are allowed to stay in here, and sometimes you hear dogs barking. But it's right in front of the pedestrian walkway, in front of everything close by, and they are one of the only hotels in the main strip with free parking included. So they have a little parking lot. You can park your car there. Some cool furniture. Got a little desk area with a microwave, some glasses, and a fridge. These are our own snacks, some coffee pot, TV. We got the simple room with no view, but you can get the view of the street, but I figure I don't want to hear people late at night because it is a popular street. And a lot of nice decorations with the skis, a nice bed, and everything like that. And an electronic fake fireplace that we have yet to turn on. Don't know how to work this yet, but we'll figure it out. We're going to go out and check out the street and show you what Leavenworth's about. So this is what it looks like in the hallway. Really nice hotel, but you can hear the doggies barking, but it doesn't really bother me. We're looking for my friend, room 4. There she is. Hello, we're here. Hello. The big room. I just didn't want to hear people if they were outside, but holy moly. It does smell kind of weird. Mine smells like smoke, but I don't care. But
they have convert.
Yeah, so Miss Armance is rich and got the good room.
Upgrade.
Ooh, look at that hot tub.
Yay.
Nice. And you got the nice view of both sides. Back here's the back side.
If you come over here, you can see the river.
Oh, and you can see the river on this side. Oh, that's pretty. Wow.
And then this fireplace works like that.
Yeah, I can't figure it out. How do you turn it on?
I don't know. We'll ask downstairs.
Oh, mine is on the wall, but there's no button on mine. Got the cute elf here. That's cute.
It's much bigger than
Nice
I thought it was
views.
gonna be.
Oh yeah.
The picture showed it like where the tub was like.
Yeah, next to the thing, right?
Yeah.
I saw the pictures. So she got this whole big room with this big TV, big king bed, and then the view of the street over there. That's the main street. But she got the corner room, so it's not facing directly at the street. That's pretty nice. And then I think there's like a little kitchenette area here. That's where your fridge and stuff is. That's pretty neat. Wow. We're here in Leavenworth, and this is a place, if you don't know, it's about, what was it, like a 3-hour drive? 2.5 to 3, depending on traffic, from Seattle. And if you don't know about it, it's a little German Bavarian town, and we'll go show you around. I'm here with my friend Armance from high school. She's been in some of my videos, right? So I have my silly German little hat. And it's a good town to come. It's like a Christmas town. We'll show you the Christmas lights, even though it's after Christmas. And also Oktoberfest, anything German. It's awesome here, so let's go check it out. So this is the parking lot. It's right across the street. It's pretty big. You can fit all these cars. Our little Turos here. We went with a Turo because sometimes the pass gets really snowy and you need chains, and all-wheel drive's better, so we went with that. For some reason at the Seattle airport, all the major rentals didn't have any 4-wheel drive. That's the hotel, And you just cross the street. Right here, no cars are allowed. It's all pedestrians only, so that's good. Yeah, if you're wondering what's up with your voice, I have my sinus infection again, which causes laryngitis, so that is why my voice, I lost it. But we're going to go walk to where the Christmas lights are, and it's usually there all the time. So we just went and put our parking pass in there. You get free parking. So back to the hotel here, and that's where the main square is over here. So very pedestrian friendly and a lot of Christmas spirit. So we're really lucky. The forecast is it's supposed to snow tonight. So that's great because it gives the town a little bit more of a Christmas vibe, but we're really hungry. We didn't have lunch. So we're going to go to the Munchen Haus. So everything here is German themed, and they have a beer garden there, and you can get sausages here. Let's go inside. Got a beer garden here and some seating, but this is all wet, so that's probably why people aren't sitting here. And they've got like some heated tables here. I think that's super cool to keep you warm. We're gonna go get some food now that we got a table, because it's pretty popular here. All right, I got some brats with some German curry sauce and a Bavarian pretzel. It's very dark in here though. Some hot mulled wine with some spices. It smells so good. Ooh. Sorry. Thank you for the food, Jesus. I had wine before the food.
It's okay.
But yes, it's... Ooh, that's strong, man. Whoa.
Right here in your place.
But it's good. It keeps you warm. I really enjoyed our first dinner at the Munchen Haus. I got the big Bob bratwurst, which is 1/3 of a pound of pork sausage, topped it with some German curry sauce. We also got a warm Bavarian pretzel with butter and salt, and comes with a cheese sauce made by Beecher's Cheese, which is a famous cheese company in Seattle. All this food paired with the warm glue wine, which is a warmed wine with spices, hit the spot. There's other sauces if you don't like German curry sauce, so try them all out. And it also comes with lots of condiments such as sauerkraut, onions, and jalapenos.
Oh, press the heat button. Oh, press it.
Not too sweet. Not too rancid. But just right up. So we're at the Kris Kringle webcam that's live on YouTube all the time, and we're on the camera right now because we're dorks and we like to see that. So if you're interested, you can go on YouTube and just look for the Leavenworth Kris Kringle live cam, and they have other live cams as well. So this is the area in front of town where you can sled down this hill, but right now there's no snow. It's all slushy mud. They did predict snow tonight, but unfortunately they were wrong. But it's all good because I'm having fun here. I think it's a really cute place to take your kids or have a good family time here. So if you've never heard of it, definitely come down here. It's close to Hawaii, closer than Helen, Georgia, or Frankenmuth anyway. Or you could try Slovang, California, but that's Danish. But this place has the mountains that look like, you know, Switzerland, and has more of that winter vibe. So I think it really gives a lot of charm. We're here in the Kris Kringle shop, and they have Christmas stuff all year for sale. It's pretty cute. Next up is the Gingerbread Factory for a snack, and they specialize in everything gingerbread. They have many pastries, but we came a little later at night, so they were kind of sold out of things, but I highly, highly recommend their ginger snap cookies. So chewy and moist. They were so delicious we forgot to film us eating them. All right, we're here at Andreas Keller restaurant. It's a German themed restaurant. Everything here is German. We're gonna have dinner here today. It's about 7:30, so it's a little later, so not too much of a wait, hopefully. Usually it's kind of popular, but we'll see. Let's go. For dinner, we went to Andreas Keller, which is a popular Bavarian restaurant and has a real German chef creating homemade Bavarian meals and has German beers that are imported and live music. I got the Jaeger Schnitzel, which is a pounded breaded pork cutlet topped with mushroom gravy and also has a side of spatzel noodles and red cabbage. I paired that with an Oktoberfest beer and it was ono. End the night with some apple strudel for dessert and everything was winners. Yo, this Jaeger Schnitzel is ono. Definitely try it if you're ever in Leavenworth. It's like a pork tonkatsu but with mushroom gravy with real fresh mushrooms, and the sauerkraut, that red cabbage is super good. It's sour and it goes well, cuts through the fat of the fried pork. So that was our dinner at Andreas Keller. I really liked it. Did you like it, Armance?
Yep.
Yeah, I thought it was really good. The Jaeger Schnitzel was delicious, and if you read some reviews, they say it's really overhyped, but I think it's because the wait is so long, because it's so popular. A tip is to put your name on their wait list really early, probably around the afternoon, and you'll be called in by dinner. That's how popular it is, so definitely do that if you want to get in. And then it's not overhyped because you didn't have to wait for an hour, so definitely good Jaeger Schnitzel if you're into German food. It's day 2, we're up. It's 9 o'clock in the morning and the mountains there, I'm not sure if you can see it, are full of snow. It's kind of on and off snowing today. Sorry, I was so tired last night. Forgot to charge the mic, so hopefully you can hear me on this stock mic on the camera. But this is what it looks like in the daytime. Beautiful mountains in the background. All the Bavarian themed buildings. And you can hear the German Bavarian music in the background. There's lots of these cute shops here. There are boutique shops, clothing stores, and like some of them sell goods like jams and food goods, and lots of toys for the kids, of course. Right now it's actually kind of snowing, but it's like a wet snow. Not sure if you can see it. There's numerous restaurants here. The only thing, it's a really small town, so everything closes sometimes at 7:30. And the latest restaurants, I think there's 3 that close at 10, but most close at 9 for dinner. There's restrooms. There were more yesterday, but they took some away. There's extra porta potties, but the restrooms are over there for people. And we're gonna go here, the Danish Bakery, for breakfast. Dairy cream cheese, all these chocolate goods, walnut squares. Got some pretzels here and turnovers. I decided to get the blueberry cream cheese Danish and a cup of black coffee for breakfast.
It looks really good.
Oh my god, that was so good. So I had to go back for seconds and I wanted to try this almond kringle.
Good thing I had that.
Ice on me. Pick it up.
After breakfast, we headed to Icicle Outfitters and Guides, 5 minutes away from Leavenworth via vehicle, and we'd had a private sleigh ride, and it was beautiful, a winter wonderland. Definitely break out your camera if you do this. Beautiful views and wildlife. We saw a bald eagle. I will say though, the horses do fart a lot, so be prepared for the smell, and they do poop. So if you're not into that, you might not like it, but otherwise I thought it was great. At the end you get some hot chocolate and hot apple cider if you wish, and you can sit and chill by the warm fireplace. After that sleigh ride, we had some lunch at Yodelin, which is in the same building as our hotel. And you go downstairs to eat. It's known for their soups, and it's also Asian inspired, so I got the Moonlight, which is a salmon broth mixed with a miso-based soup. It has udon noodles, and I ordered a side of clams in there. It has beautiful radishes and kale, and lots of shiitake mushrooms and tofu. I thought the broth was really rich and delicious. I like the udon noodles, and they also have a good kids menu. Aiden got the burger with chips, and he actually finished it all, so it must have been good. After lunch, we headed to the Leavenworth Adventure Park, and we wanted to try their Alpine coaster. It is similar to the ones in East Tennessee. I highly recommend booking ahead of time and getting a spot, because you probably won't get a ride walking in. It's so crowded. But it was a great ride. I enjoyed it. My son did too. So if you're into Alpine coasters, definitely check out Leavenworth Adventure Park. Leavenworth is also famous for this Nutcracker Museum, but every time we come back, it's closed because things close early here. But if you're into that, it's here, and you can enjoy seeing all the different nutcrackers. All right, it's nighttime, second day, last full day here in Leavenworth. We're going to go to dinner at the Rhein Haus. Hopefully we can get a seat there. They don't take reservations. But pretty much some German food, burgers, pizza, and some good kids food. So if you have a family, it's a good place to go to. It's a little bit busy outside, but not as busy during the weekend or during Christmas or Oktoberfest. But holy moly, look at that line. Not sure if you can see it on the camera, but there is a whole bunch of people here. It's super popular. So we'll see if we get in.
Yeah, whenever you're set, they'll take orders for you. Okay.
The goulash is super good, and the bread is super soft. I highly recommend if you ever come here to get the goulash. So for my main dish, I got the habanero cheddar wurst, which is a sausage with the cheese stuffed inside. I didn't think it was too spicy for habanero. You can see all the oozy cheese. It was delicious, and definitely put some mustard on it. This restaurant has stool seating, so you can watch everybody in the town if you want to people watch. Nice views. And I like the fire pits in each table. Keeps you warm. So that was the Rhein Haus. I definitely highly recommend this restaurant as well. Everything I had was delicious. If you're ever in Leavenworth, definitely come here to eat dinner. And of course, we have to end the night with ice cream. So we're here at Whistlepunk Ice Cream. We're gonna get us a cup of ice cream. They've got different flavors like candy cane, eggnog, pumpkin pie, apple pie. Aiden got the mint chocolate freckle, and I got the seasonal eggnog and caramel apple pie. All right, so I'm gonna try their ice cream. This is the eggnog on one side. You can get a split scoop. Kind of tastes like pumpkin pie though. That's good. And this is the caramel apple pie. It's got caramel swirls in it. Tastes like apple pie. It's really good. When you're in Leavenworth, you can see all the major companies in the town with their Bavarian style signs, which I think is really neat. And this is going to be our last day here, and we're going to stop at McDonald's for breakfast. McDonald's wouldn't be my first choice, but there's not many places to eat breakfast here, although I did see something different. There's a steak egg McMuffin, and although not quite a steak, it's more like Salisbury steak. It was actually very delicious, and I found it interesting because we don't have it at home in Hawaii. Our last adventure in Leavenworth was a visit to the Leavenworth Reindeer Farm. Once you enter a nice gift shop that has different plushies for kids, clothing, Christmas ornaments, magnets, pretty much what you find in a gift shop, except these cuckoo clocks are from Germany and I thought they were cool. There are many places to do photo ops with the family and the kids, and of course, the reindeer. You get a cup of lichen, which is a moss that the reindeer love to eat in the winter. And if you come during the summer months, you get a willow leaf to feed them. They're very gentle, and they teach you what to do to not intimidate the reindeer, so it's pretty safe, and they're very friendly. You even get to pet them. I think this is a great place to take the kids and the family, and it's very educational. I didn't know anything about reindeer, and now I do. That was our short 2.5-day trip to Leavenworth, Washington. About a 2.5 to 3 hour drive depending on traffic and the weather conditions. Definitely get an all-wheel drive or a 4x4 if you're going in the winter and you do need chains in case the pass gets snowy. But I'd definitely come back here if you wanted to go to Europe and you can't afford it or you don't have a passport. Definitely come down here. There's a lot of European vibes here. The people are friendly. The food was wonderful. Great sightseeing and shopping. And I definitely come back here again. We're going to be driving towards Seattle and we're going to only stay there for about a day. So I'm going to film that and check out our next video there if you're interested. And I'll see you next time. So check out these drone shots I took. And peace out, take care, see you on the next video.